Hi everyone, I'm Sarah, and this is Budget Sew, where we create stylish, fashionable looks as inexpensively as possible. Today, I'm going to show you how I create a wardrobe with my fabric and sewing patterns. But first, I'm going to show you a dress that I refashioned. I bought this beautiful blue chaps dress at the Hudson's Bay Company and then lengthened it using additional fabric that I bought from Value Village. The link to the video where I show you how to lengthen dresses is right here at the top of the screen. The band of fabric on this dress may look familiar to you because it's a remnant from a jacket that I made. It's a Patty Reed craft coat, Simplicity 4183. The link to the video with that jacket is right here at the top of the screen. To complete the look, I'm wearing a Lord & Taylor cardigan that I bought at the Hudson's Bay Company. The shoes are Nine West that I bought a few years ago for a New Year's Eve party. I bought the Liz Claiborne purse from Value Village thrift stores and then repaired the handles. The link to my handbag handle repair video is right here at the top of the screen. The sheer tights are Hue brand from the Hudson's Bay Company. The earrings are from the Salvation Army charity store. And the brooch was in a Ziploc bag full of jewelry that I bought for $5 at a church Christmas bazaar. Now, onto the fabric and patterns. I chose different shades of blue, solid, and print fabrics that I can mix and match together for a full wardrobe. I chose knit and woven polyester and polyester mix fabrics for a wash and wear wardrobe. Polyester washes like Teflon and wears like iron. I also have a few cotton fabrics. I chose tops, skirts, pants, and dress patterns for a fully coordinated wardrobe. The first fabric is a navy blue polyester from Len's Mill store in London, Ontario. Len's Mill, a huge factory outlet selling fabrics, craft supplies, housewares, and so much more, had a winter sale to clear out some of their inventory. Their entire selection of previously reduced fabrics was 75% off the lowest ticketed price. And if you finished the bolt, then it was 85% off. The link to that fabric haul is right here at the top of the screen. I bought the remaining fabric on the bolt for a total of 6.7 meters. Since I bought the last of the bolt, the fabric was 85% off. So that means that I bought 6.7 meters of fabric for $1.98. I used some of this fabric to convert one of my favorite blouses into a dress. The link to the video with that refashion is in the description box of this video. Just going to open up the fabric and you can see it here. And you can see that I have used some of it for that dress. I'm going to make the pants from Simplicity 5182. I bought this pattern from Good Value thrift store in downtown London, Ontario. Simplicity 5182 was published in 1973 and is a vest, blouse, skirt, and pants designer fashion pattern. The blouse, with a front button closing, has a collar, long set-in sleeves gathered into buttoned cuffs, and an optional purchased belt. The top-stitched unlined vest with front button closing has a V-shaped neckline and button-trimmed patch pockets. The skirt and pants have a back zipper and a waistline casing. When I make up these pants, I'm going to move the zipper from the back of the pants to the front. The suggested fabrics are lightweight wool, wool flannel, tweed, houndstooth check, double knit, gabardine, denim, duck, chino, canvas, poplin, piqué, silk linen, and linen. The blouse also in crepe, crepeback satin, printed silk, surah, challis, jersey, and cotton sateen. I'm also going to make McCall's 7657. This is a Mrs. Tops and Tunic pattern from 2017 that I bought online from the McCall's pattern website, now called somethingdelightful.com. These semi-fitted pullover tops and tunic have front princess seams, sleeve length and hem variations. The recommended fabrics are challis, crepe, georgette, and crepe de chine. And the final pattern that I'm going to make out of this fabric is Kwiksew 3195 View B skirt. It's a pull-on skirt with an elastic waist pattern that was published in 2003. I bought this pattern at Value Village thrift stores. View A and B have various shaped panels with gussets in the side seams. On View A, the grain lines are marked for being made with striped fabric. The drawing for View B shows 3 different fabrics, but when I made this pattern up originally, I used only one. View C and D are gored skirts with 16 panels. This pattern was designed for light to medium weight woven fabrics, but I made this up previously in a knit. The link to the video with Kwiksew 3195 is right here at the top of the screen. The next fabric is this blue patterned knit that I bought from Value Village thrift stores. The tag shows that this fabric is 5 by 5 feet for $5.99. I'm going to use this fabric for the almond bodysuit from Mood Designer Fabrics. The long sleeve bodysuit has a crossover front and a Velcro fastener neckband. The front of the body has the look of a V-neck layered with a shrug. The recommended fabrics are tubular cotton, rib knit, jersey and knit fabrics, aloe vera infused and UV protective fabrics, and compression fabrics. This bodysuit will partner nicely with both the skirt from Kwiksew 3195 and the pants from Simplicity 5182. The next fabric is this lovely circle fabric. It is various shades of blue circles with black and gray accents. I bought this fabric in the Lens Mill 75 to 85% off fabric sale. Originally, this fabric was $6.92 a meter. There were 4.2 meters left on the bolt, so I got it for $4.36. Yes, that's all of it. All 4.2 meters for $4.36. The first pattern that I'm going to make is New Look 6806 that was published in the 1990s. This is a semi-fitted mid-calf length dress with sleeve variations and a back zipper. The suggested fabrics are cotton and cotton blends, silk and silk types, crepe, and rayon. The next pattern is Butterick 6625, published in 2000. I bought this pattern for $1.99 from Value Village thrift stores. This A-line or flared above the ankle skirt has an inside drawstring to be worn towards the back and a stitched hem. The recommended fabrics are lightweight taffeta, shantung, lightweight broadcloth, lightweight denim, and lightweight linen. I like this skirt pattern. It's a very easy sew because the pattern is only 3 pieces, and the main piece is a giant rectangle. The other pattern that I'm going to make from this fabric is Vintage McCall's 5459 that was published in 1977. These blouses, with a choice of collars, have long sleeves gathered into buttoned cuffs. Views A and B have a scarf. View C has a standing collar and ties. View D has a tie collar. View E has a front band. The purchase belt and alphabet embroidery is optional. This pattern is in a size 14, but I'm going to enlarge it to a size 16, which is my size, so that I'm more comfortable when wearing the blouse. Stay tuned to Budget Sew to see how I enlarge my patterns. The suggested fabrics for all blouses are lightweight cotton, cotton blends, challis, surah, crepeback satin, polyester satin, and poplin. Blouses C and E also in wool or synthetic jersey, wool or synthetic crepe, and blouse C is also suitable for even plaid. The next fabric is my safari print. You may remember this fabric from one of my fabric hauls from fabriclandonline.com. The link to the video with that fabric haul is right here at the top of the screen. I bought 5 meters of this Axtel home decor print in color 652 Wedgwood. It has an off-white background with blue sketched animals. There are zebras, elephants, giraffes, leopards, tigers, and flamingos. This fabric was $6 a meter, marked down from $36, and was sold in full meters. I bought 5 meters and it arrived in the full 5 meter length, no pieces. It's 100% cotton and dry clean only. It's 140 centimeters wide and is a medium weight cotton. The description says that this fabric is great for curtains, cushion covers, lightweight upholstery, and other indoor decorating projects, as well as bags and other craft ideas. When I first showed this fabric in my fabriclandonline.com video, I decided that I was going to use it for Simplicity 7467, but I've since changed my mind. I'm going to make the blouse of Simplicity 6110 that was published in 1973. I bought this pattern from Good Value thrift store for $2. This is a blouse, skirt, and pants wardrobe pattern. The blouse has a front button closing and set-in sleeves with button-fastened turn-back cuffs, a notched collar, a front yoke, and an optional purchased belt. The skirt has a back zipper, waistband, and optional top-stitched patch pockets. The pants have a front zipper, waistband, and turn-back cuffs. The suggested fabrics are lightweight wool, wool flannel, gabardine, double knit, linen, duck, chino, cotton broadcloth, sateen, chambray, challis, surah, crepe, and silk linen. I can pair this blouse with the navy blue skirt of Kwik Sew 3195 and the pants of Simplicity 5812. This blouse will also be paired with the skirt of Kwik Sew 3381, which was published in 2005. I bought this pattern from the Value Village thrift store in the south end of London, Ontario. This pattern is for fitted tops and flared skirts. The tops have darts and a zipper in the left side seam. View A's top has short sleeves, a round neckline, and a center back slit with a button and loop closure. View B's top has 3/4 length sleeves, a scoop neckline, a shaped hemline, and the bodice is lined. The A-line skirts have a narrow waistband and a center back zipper. I think that the flared skirt will perfectly showcase the safari print. This skirt can be paired with the almond bodysuit in the printed knit. I like to pair prints with other prints, just like Berta Style magazine. Since I have 5 meters of this fabric, I'm also going to make New Look 6345, View 8 from 1995. This dress has spaghetti straps, front and back darts, and button sides from under the arm to the hip. The dress comes in 2 lengths, above the knee and above the ankle length. The recommended fabrics are laundered cottons, chambrays, silk and silk types, crepe, and crepeback satin. I love this dress pattern. It reminds me of a dress that my mom made for me to wear to a dance when I was 12 or 13 years old. She used a 1960s simplicity pattern with an altered bodice. It was a black woven cotton with tiny yellow and white flowers. I wore it with a white t-shirt underneath, as was the style, and I'll wear this new dress with a t-shirt or blouse underneath. I guess some things don't change. I bought this baby blue knit from Len's Mill store during their 75 to 85% off sale. There's 7.5 meters of it, so there's a lot of it. Can you believe that I paid only $4.87 for all of it? The original price of the fabric was $4.61 a meter for a total of $32.50, but I paid $4.87 for all of it. Such a great price. I'm going to make View D's pants of McCall's 7843. This pattern was published in 2018. The close-fitting skirts and pants have an elastic waist and length variations. Skirt A and B have side slits. Pants C are cropped and have a slightly flared leg. View D's pants are full length with a flared leg. This pattern is for two-way stretch knits only, such as velvet knits, cotton knits, interlock, and pont. My mom bought this pattern for herself, and I loved it so much that she traced my size and surprised me with a copy of the pattern. I'll be able to dress up or down this pattern based on the top I choose, while still being comfortable with the elastic waist. I'm also going to make the top of Butterick 4403. This pattern was published in 1996 and is a family circle casual career pattern that includes a jacket, vest, top, skirt, shorts, and pants. The very loose fitting, unlined below the hip jacket has a collar, forward shoulder seams, shoulder pads, pockets, side slits, and long sleeves. The loose-fitting, lined vest has low armholes. The close-fitting top has a back zipper and long sleeves. You may remember this top from my Butterick 4403 sew-along video. The link to that video is right here at the top of the screen. The A-line bias skirt is above the ankle length. The shorts are above the mid-knee, and the tapered pants have an elastic waist. All views have stitched hems. The skirt has a waistband, and the pants and shorts have pockets. I purchased this pattern from Value Village for $1.99. The original price of this pattern, brand new in 1996, was $15.95 Canadian. But I was very lucky to find it at such a low price, uncut, and factory folded. The link to the video where I purchased this pattern is in the description box of this video. Another garment I'm going to make is Vintage Simplicity 9231 that I bought from Good Value Thrift Store in downtown London, Ontario. The link to the video with that pattern haul is in the description box of this video. This super simple blouse pattern has side seams, raglan sleeves in 2 lengths, and elastic casings at the neck and sleeves. View 1 is trimmed with lace, and View 2 has a purchase belt. There's a note on the pattern to buy the pattern by the bust measurement. The recommended fabrics are light to medium weight woven cotton, or cotton-like fabric such as polished cotton, batiste, or Oxford cloth, or lightweight knits such as tricot or mat jersey. I'm also going to make Simplicity 6082. I bought this stunning vintage pattern from Good Value thrift store in downtown London, Ontario for $2. It was published in 1973 and is a jiffy knit dress in 2 lengths. The flared dress is sized for stretch knits only and has a low round neckline, a back zipper, and top stitching trim. The short dress has long set-in sleeves with an approximate dress length of 36 inches. The long dress has short set-in sleeves. I've made up this jiffy pattern previously and it's a great fit. I'll make my dress with the longer sleeves and lower calf length rather than ankle length. And I won't add the back zipper because it's a knit dress. The next fabric is this pretty black and blue flowers on a white background that I bought at Len's Mill store during their 75 to 85% off clearance fabric sale. There was a lot of fabric left on the bolt, 11 meters to be exact, but I wanted it at 85% off. So I bought it all and gave half of it to my mom. This fabric was originally $6.59 a meter for a total of $72.49. But since it was 85% off, I paid $10.87 for all 11 meters. I decided against using Simplicity 7467 for my safari print fabric, but I really wanted to make up this pattern, so I'm going to use it for this fabric. Simplicity 7467 was published in 1976 and is a 2-piece dress in 2 lengths. The top is top stitched and softly gathered to the yoke with a low round neckline. Below the elbow length raglan sleeves gathered with elastic casings and an optional purchased belt. The skirt is gathered to the waistline and has a side zipper. View 1 skirt has a double ruffle and View 2 skirt has a single ruffle. The suggested fabrics are crepe, crepe-back satin, crinkled muslin, gauze, challis, chintz, sateen, cotton broadcloth, printed voile, flocked fabric, and lightweight knit. This fabric is a much better choice than the safari print fabric because it has a similar drape to challis. Any leftover fabric from my makes will be used to sew matching hats and bags such as Vogue 9308. This taffeta pattern is for wide brim misses and children's hats. View A has a purchased ribbon band and back lacing. View B has a contrast tie, and View C has purchased silk flowers and leaves. All views are lined. The recommended fabrics are silk fabrics such as fail, gazar, taffeta, shantung, and dupioni. This pattern uses 2 types of interfacing to give the hat its shape, so I'm not worried if I use a thicker fabric for it. I hope you enjoyed my future sewing plans and seeing how I plan my wardrobe. Please like and share this video with your friends and family. I love sharing my new, vintage, and out-of-print sewing patterns, and my tips, tricks, quick fixes, and even my mistakes when sewing along with you. I also love sharing my wonderful fabric finds that I thrifted from charity shops, as well as brand new fabric online and in store. If you'd like to see more from Budget Sew, please subscribe and press the bell so you receive a notification when I release a new video. If you'd like to stay up to date with Budget Sew, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Budget Sew. Thanks for watching. See you next time.